It's time for Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather, sponsored by Scooters Coffee and Rescue Towing. Here's your host, meteorologist Abby Dyer.
Good morning, everybody. Conditions greatly improved on this Tuesday compared to how we started the work week. Wow, yesterday was just a doozy, wasn't it? We're doing a whole lot better as we start your Tuesday. In fact, temperatures overnight, even above freezing in a lot of locations. We will stay above freezing all day today. So the slippery road conditions of yesterday morning, they are now a thing of the past. Thank goodness. And we are going to be left with a much warmer pattern here over the next couple of days. Really, the rest of the week is looking rather warm. I've been telling you the last few days about that extended outlook that's looking above average. So thankfully, we get to talk about some good news today compared to the icy weather that we started with yesterday. Warmer temperatures, that's the big headline for us. We still have some precipitation chances in the forecast on this Tuesday, but it comes as rainfall. No freezing rain, no sleet, no winter weather. Thank goodness. We will see some rainfall return to the Ozarks. That happens late this evening into the overnight hours. A welcome return of above average temperatures, though. In fact, almost everyone waking up just above the freezing point. A few of you hovering right near 32 degrees as of 5 a.m., but there will be some warmer weather in store for us today, and I'm expecting there will be some rain chances as well. Now, heavy rain will be ongoing down in the Gulf. However, we have some chances for rain ourselves as another frontal boundary is nearby. I think for most of us, though, it's this evening after dark tonight. So primarily the daylight hours are going to be dry. We have some cloud cover in the forecast. That's about it as we go through the course of the afternoon. It's going to be a much nicer day today compared to yesterday, but that good chance for rain, it returns for us late tonight through early Wednesday. And this chance is likely going to be the best opportunity for rainfall all week long. When you add it all up today through Thursday, we are talking about rain of near 3/4 of an inch to an inch of rain area-wide across the Ozarks. Some of those higher totals are going to occur in our far southeastern counties, but we need some rainfall. The drought monitor is starting to show some of those abnormally dry conditions. The rain is welcome. Just keep in mind, it's going to be kind of sloppy around here. Lots of mud over the next few days because we've had this frozen ground. Well, now we're starting to thaw it out. We get some water on top, and the result is going to be some muddy conditions for a few days after this rainfall moves through. We really do have a pretty unsettled pattern. When I look out at the extended forecast, this parade of frontal boundaries is going to be moving across the country. And we will see opportunities for rain kind of here and there. But as I mentioned, the best chance for rain arrives late tonight into early tomorrow. I think it will be widespread, and there will likely be some widespread rain showers on the radar through the overnight hours. The headlines for us this week, though. Today, we are starting out above freezing for that low temperature. And the good news is the high temperature today will be near 50 degrees, a total turnaround from yesterday when we were hovering near that 32-degree point through midday. I have temperatures that are even warmer on Wednesday. We'll be in the low 50s. Another opportunity for rain exists on Wednesday morning. And then by Thursday, we're seeing some dry weather. Thursday, one of the peak days of the week because we have dry conditions, just some cloud cover, and a high temperature that will still be in the low to mid 50s on Thursday afternoon. A small chance for rain is going to return to the area on Friday night, but even on Friday, temperatures will be up near 50. So it'll be a fantastic end to the work week temperature-wise. And there is no more winter weather in this forecast for a change. I know it's been kind of a rough few weeks with school cancellations, mess on the roadway, and we are finally starting to turn that around a little bit. Across the country, what's making headlines, accumulating snowfall for the lower Great Lakes today. That's where a lot of the winter activity will be. We have heavy rain for the lower Mississippi Valley. I mentioned some of that rain off on the Gulf Coast. That's where we're talking about like 7 inches of water coming in the next 10 days, and a parade of cold fronts moving to the West Coast. So the weather across the country is staying very active, but also across the country, we're seeing significant warm-ups, and that means overall less winter weather, which is really a nice break for the end of January because January was kind of brutal in a lot of locations across the country. Here's the Wake Up Weather Brain Twister trivia question for you today. This is the question that I left you with yesterday, a timely one for yesterday, wasn't it? Which is likely to freeze first when freezing rain is falling? The options that I gave you were A, a driveway, B, a bridge, C, a sidewalk, or D, a road. And they were all frozen solid, a total sheet of ice yesterday morning. But which froze first? Always likely the bridge. You hear us say it all the time. Bridges and overpasses freeze first. They don't have that insulation underneath. So cold air can actually move, beneath them, cool those surface temperatures a little bit faster. Often, when you have freezing rain or some type of winter weather, it's the bridges and overpasses that you actually see freeze over first. And that's where the problems are. So, congratulations. If B was your choice, again, you can enter those guesses over at aroundtheozarks.com. All correct winners will be entered to win a $20 gift card to Scooter's Coffee. Thank you, Scooters. That happens every single day here, Monday through Friday. Here's your question for tomorrow. Next chance to win some coffee. Ancient Romans believed that eating what could boost your intelligence? Do you think it was A, figs, B, honey, C, mint, or D, pomegranates? Ancient Romans, what did they think would make you a little bit smarter? Figs, honey, mint, or pomegranates? You can enter your guess. That's at aroundtheozarks.com. Thanks so much to our sponsors, Scooters Coffee and Rescue Towing. And thank you for listening today. I hope you're having a much more relaxing morning drive. If you had to be out on the roads yesterday, it wasn't very fun. Today, much, 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 much better. If you don't already have it, by the way, we want to let you know about the easiest way that you can stay connected with all of our podcasts, including Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather with me. Download the app if you don't have it already. It's the Around the Ozarks app, available on all platforms. Just search for Around the Ozarks, download it. You can listen to Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather, Around the Ozarks in 5, Rewind with Woody and Janet, Sports Scene with Scott Purrier, Ned Talk with Ned Reynolds, and many more. All of those available on the app. It's an awesome way to stay up to date. And if you like the video portion of the podcast, it's also easily accessible on the app. Make sure you download it today and leave us a review if you like what you hear. Thanks again. I'll catch you all tomorrow morning.